Hey y'all, how's it going? It is Tuesday, and that means, well, it doesn't mean anything usually, but what it means today is that I'm doing a live stream, and particularly, I am playing Big Hops, a brand new 3D platformer just came out that I am pretty damn excited for, pretty interested in checking out this fine day. And yeah, we're gonna play some. We're gonna check it out, and hopefully it's pretty good. Hopefully it's really good. Hopefully we have a great old time with it. From what I've seen, and I've heard really good things. I've heard people talking about like the Steam Fest. I think it was the Steam Fest. The Steam Fest demo. They were talking about that a good deal when that hit. They said it was really good. I did not try it. I instead just waited for it to come out, i.e.g. today. I heard people say it was really good, felt good to play, quite open in nature, a lot of interesting like traversal options. First off, it is a little bit of a chameleon twist, so you can like grapple stuff using your tongue. You're a frog. You see, you're a frog. That just frog hops makes sense. No. Sort of a chameleon twist in some ways, where you're like grappling off stuff, tethering to stuff, hook shotting, but also you can run on walls, you can climb on stuff. It's got a little bit of like a Zelda stamina system built in to its traversal. I've seen that from trailers. Also, there's a item system where like you can throw down different vegetables that will add like extra platforms, bubbles in the air, other things to really customize, to give you more options at a moment's notice as far as like traversal goes. Kind of sounds a bit like, well, it reminds me a bit of Bonanza, where you can always use your Bonanza forms. Also feels a little bit like Tinykinish to me. I don't know. That's just what my mind goes to. I guess in that game you're also throwing things around. Though other than like making ladders beneath yourself, not really making that much in the way of like platforming things. Grow Home is a good comparison, I think. I never played Grow Home, so I don't have any. I actually don't. I haven't played that one, so I don't know what exactly that's like. But my understanding is that one was a big game where you would like guide stuff around as a grew and stuff, and platform from there. Should I go back and play Grow Home? Remind me tomorrow. Put Grow Home on a list. Put Grill Home on a list. Close enough. Anyway, I think this game has been... I haven't looked at reviews, and I don't really care to. I'd rather just trust my gut and feel how I feel about the game. But all the hype going in has been pretty hype. The videos I've seen have been pretty enticing, pretty exciting. It does seem to me, personally, as a big platformer fan and all, does feel to me like the first big release of the year, the first thing that I'm excited for. And honestly, like looking at a whole release calendar for the whole year, this feels like the thing I'm most excited for. Like I don't see what the next big game is this year, so this is what I have for the next couple months, maybe. This game and like farting around on old games, I guess. What console? It is on Nintendo Switch 2. Actually, I think it's a Nintendo Switch 1 game, but it, runs on Switch 2 as well. Also, Steam, I think. Yeah, it was on Steam Fest, so it's gotta be on Steam. I don't know about Xbox or PlayStation, and I don't care. Look, for a game that is traditional, that is not that demanding, Switch or Switch 2, it's fine. Either that or PC, so you can do it on your like Steam Deck or whatever. If it can't be portable, I don't care. Honestly, personally, I need a game like this to be able to be like in the lap while I'm watching TV. That's gonna be the ideal experience, I think. This is gonna be fun tonight, let me say. You'll have to watch the VOD and see if I want it. That's a good idea, Chard. Hope everyone watches and decides if they want it. 3D platformer. Again, 3D platformer. Looks pretty sick. I think that's enough introduction. I think that's enough, like, explaining what we're doing here. Why don't we, I think it's about time to get right into it and crap. Are we ready? Why wouldn't we be ready? Is the volume good? The volume was good in my initial testing, so I think we're good. All right, let's go. What's in challenges? There's some sort of speed run level thing. That's cool. I can check the controls real fast. I think everything's good. Start. Let's just do it. Let's just go. Okay. Jeez. Here we go. Let's go. Let's start the game. We're starting the game now. Big hops. Let's do it. Hop indeed. Ow, ow, ow. Apparently there's a story here.
Beyond the forest. I know you want adventure. Find me.
We're going on an adventure.
Yep.
So this is Hop.
I must have fallen out of my hammock. What a weird dream.
Finally, you're awake.
Hop has a family. Wait, was his name Hop?
Hurry up and eat some breakfast. Not fair. You always grab the good food first. I'll take these then. The hike I planned is gonna be first one to find a way out of the gully wins.
All right, here we go. Let's do it. Looks like the tongue. You use the right trigger. You can throw things with Y after you've aimed. You can do a little bit of a roll. Ooh, hey. If you jump out of the roll, you do a little long jump. Oh, that feels really good. Let me tell you, folks. First impressions. Well, here's my first impression of big hops. Ready? Look at this jump. Would you call that a big hop? I don't know if I can call this a big hop. Banjo jumps higher than this. I was told that there would be big hops. This to me looks like a medium hop at best. It's really cool though that you can do a roll jump, do a long jump, do a dive. That all feels good. I am concerned about the jump height. Let's see if you like get like a enhancement to that or something. I say I'm concerned. I'm more just joking. Honestly, the game is called Big Hops. That was a big jump, I guess. I want the jumps to be big. It's kind of silly if they're not, right? A little silly. It's fine though. I think we'll have some fun. It feels good. You can do a duck jump. Oh, hang on. Big hop right here if you do a ZL, a duck, a flip-flap jump. If you do a flip-flap jump, it's big. Okay. Also, you can do a grapple, and that feels good. This feels good.
You go on ahead, Hop. I'll catch up.
Really, my first impression is that it feels good. Honestly. And that we did pick up some pretty good speed there. Albeit not enough to like save dumbass me. What am I doing wrong here? What does the sign say? Oh, it's saying that, like, yeah, the roll jump is very important. Nice. That does feel good. Crouch jump, also important. I guess these are the big hops. Yep. Oh. Hops is dead!
Get up and try again. I know you can.
The narrator is called Dis, apparently.
Woo! Woo-hoo! Woo! Yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah!
Okay. I have no further outbursts. Let's just play and relax, I guess. I don't know. Could use a run button. That would be nice. I got flower petals to dye clothes. My clothes are already yellow. But I could use some pink. Pretty cool, like, tonguing things, you know? Like grabbing all these things with the tongue. It feels pretty good. Feels pretty natural. I like that. Apparently there's a,
Wowee.
bug
Such a colorful
catching
color in the bug.
mini game.
It's a milkweed beetle.
I can eat it. I'm a frog. Makes sense to eat flies and stuff. Bugs. You know, you always think about bugs eating flies. You don't. I guess you know what? They probably also eat all other insects, don't they? That would only make sense. And why you know,
Wait up!
dragonflies, things that anything that flies, I guess. You know.
I've got something for you.
But maybe also just things crawling around on the ground. Most insects do fly. Do they not? They got wings and all. Like a
Mom
ancestral
wanted me to
trait.
Wait till we were home to give this, but I'm pretty sure. So here's your gift.
Apparently we're stuck in a gorge here.
Mom mostly made it to help you climb.
Thanks, Lily.
Let's see if it works. Maybe you can get to the top of that tree to see.
So yeah, like I said, there's a climbing system in this game. So we'll climb and see how this unfolds. Yeah, it looks like you can climb a long ways just for free, and you use LT to like, you know, like grab on Tears of the Kingdom style. Wall running is free. Climbing is does it seem like that refreshed? No refresh until on the ground. So wall running is free. Wall climbing takes stamina. Very limited at first. I'm sure. Feels good. Kind of reminds me of like the thing that comes to mind honestly isn't Zelda. It's Celeste, where like it's a very flexible and responsive game where just like the ability to cling onto walls can be the thing that saves your ass in at a moment's notice. Interesting. I believe, yes, I can throw this, I can throw this mushroom. Throw this mushroom. Fuck it. I can throw mushroom at wall to create a platform that will help me go up, maybe. Actually, no, it looks like it always goes outwards from the direction it points, so you can only really make that work like this. Okay, lesson. We're learning.
Pop, what did you do?
I made a plant up here. This is the tutorial area. How's the audio, by the way? How's the audio? Take it down a notch. It's good, but I feel like it's louder than the starting screen, so adjust it accordingly. It's hard to calibrate these things whilst also playing and stuff, you know? Okay, what wall? Okay, there we go. I have an idea of what we're supposed to do. Yeah, put it there. And then, climb. Put it there and then climb. Seriously? Okay, not quite. I feel like we're close here. I could eat it. There we go.
I don't think I can get up that way.
You can. Okay.
What should we do?
I bet there's an. It's okay. Don't worry.
Baby me, go find us a way out.
Just hang out down there. I'll beat the game, and I'll come back for you. How long is this game? I don't know how long this game is, but I'll come back for you at the end. Presumably, we're gonna make a way for her to come up a little earlier, like. Again, it does look like we can just proceed forward. Well, it kind of looks like we can just go down here. Just exploring. I do think that the hops could be bigger. I do think that is a big opinion that I have right now, is just like, man, for a game called Big Hops, you would think that the jump height would be comparable with other platformers. But, whatever, man. Is this earlier in the game? Oh, shit. We might have accidentally backtracked without realizing. Now, there's totally a chest there. Yeah, that's the campsite from earlier. This must be a way to backtrack, but it's not. Oh, hang on. That's a bug. I can catch that. If I just wiggle the stick,
Cute. Lily likes to
it'll
jump
get
on
fill
one of
up.
these. It's a plant hopper.
Yeah, I see. Plant hopper. Oh, hang on. I should eat it. Okay, there's the way forward. The ladder there, and then we run around this whole bit. And what's nice is that now, if we end up somewhere we should end up somewhere we shouldn't be, we can climb on the end. I guess, in theory. Was it right trigger? Maybe it was left trigger to climb. Left trigger, right? Yeah, I tried right trigger mid jump there. Look at that, we skipped the lower platform this time. Right. Yippee. Okay. I am back to help you get back up. Get up for the first time. Just follow me and climb your way up like that. Do exactly what I just did. And you'll be good. Sister character. Gotta get those petals. Petals. Good to collect things in games like this. I mean, I don't know necessarily I really care about, like, dyeing my clothes different colors, but I just like to collect things. There's a bird. Can I eat a bird? No. Apparently I cannot catch a bird, eat a bird. Maybe it's an upgrade. Maybe you get the ability to eat a bird later. I will say, just like one thing I just noticed during that jump, if you're placing an item mid-air, it does slow down time. That is nice. See, look, time slow down. Makes it pretty effortless to dial that in and to, only when you're in air do you get that. Worth noting. Okay, that's not the way. Got it, though. I think this is nice so far. Again, like, I do think that the hops could be bigger, but otherwise, you know, it definitely feels really good to run around. I appreciate the combination of, like, the Breath of the Wild type stamina traversal system with something that's oriented more towards, like, platforming. I think that's just a real natural fit. You can't aim, and since your left trigger becomes an aim when you have an item, you can't duck and jump anymore, nor can you climb while holding something. That makes sense. Feels pretty nice so far. I don't know if it's like super thrilling yet, but we are just in a tutorial area. It should be noted, it should be remembered. Just tutorialing it up. We'll find our way. And, yeah. How do we get over there? There we go. Just a nice, perfectly placed long jump. Does the trick. You have a lot of options, and it seems like the game is built around, like, traversal as a puzzle. You know, get here, how do you get here, figure it out yourself. Lots of options. That, to me, seems pretty smart. You know, how does it compare to something that's just, like, beat up
Now I'm really stuck.
terrain, you know, go wild, like Bonanza, the more fancy-free stuff of Odyssey. Well, those are two of the best games of all time, so jot that down, but, you know.
At least Lily knows her way home.
Yeah, she totally wasn't stuck entirely in where we left her. She'll be fine. My first impressions are positive, let me assure you. Size of hops notwithstanding, the gameplay here seems good. A solid basis for, yum. A solid basis for, a platforming adventure. Wish the hops were bigger. We got acorns! It's not what an acorn tree looks like, but okay. I think aren't acorns like from oak trees or something? So, what? Vines? I don't think that's what acorns... I think acorns are... What do acorns grow into? Hang on. Acorn tree. It's an oak. Yeah, it's like a big son of a bitch, like a real tall boy. Oopsie daisy. This is not quite what a oak tree looks like, but it's fine and cool and lets you make your own platforming paths. That's cool. My understanding is that, like, once we get into the full game, you start having, like, a backpack that has, like, you know, you can put a bunch of nuts in and have just at any time ready to go whatever platforming tools you please. Whether that's, like, bouncy mushrooms or the vine stuff. It's a cool thing. Yep. Okay. Cannot climb with a nut in hand, but I can throw it early.
We recognize you, little hop.
Hello?
I know you want to leave. We can help you with that.
How do you know that?
We see everything that we see what you really want, Hop.
Stop being weird!
To see the world. You want
I do want adventure. That's true. Enough!
Something new and some place you can become who you're meant to be.
My family needs me.
My family needs me.
Help you. But first, our power is in totems. Bring them here.
All
and
right.
we'll show you the way.
So I need to collect these balls. Wait. What did I... Oh, there's a mushroom tree right here. Also, mushrooms don't grow on trees. Another thing I will note real quick. I'll say, I really appreciate people making 3D platformers. I feel like there's not enough of them in the world, honestly. So, like, regardless of I do think on some level I would be glad to pay money for this game, regardless of how I ended up feeling about it. So, you know, take that as you will. I'm a little bit biased on this insofar as, like, I want this genre to be full of games, and it's not. It's a little bit light, honestly. But yeah, Grow Home may be the best comparison for this. Also, I should maybe play Grow Home at some point. That seems like an idea for a, How long is Grow Home? Is that like a single stream? Is that like something I can and should do in a single stream? I get the feeling of maybe. Isn't there a Grow Home 2 as well? How long ago were those games? Wonder if those... if either of them are anywhere close to being able to be run on like a retro handheld right now. Probably not. It's like, wasn't it like PlayStation 4 or something? Wasn't it like that generation? Was it 360 and PlayStation 3? If so, you know, okay, you know, you can absolutely retro handheld those up at this point. But, if they were on Vita... probably would be one of the safest. If they were on Wii U, there's Wii U emulation. That's a viable path. I think they would be, unless by that point Ubisoft was like not interested. Why come this only goes once? Yep. Are we still in tutorial land? Or is this a different phase of the game? I'll say I would consider tutorial until such time as maybe we get the backpack. Like, that seems like really when the game opens up. I'll say right now, I think the game is still in its, like, tutorial phase. It doesn't really matter for the purposes of playing it. But, you know, I'm just thinking ahead to when I look at the VOD and determine like where exactly the timestamps are going. This is still tutorial. Is my current thought. I could have a timestamp of like, oh yeah, frog statue situation. I don't know. This is something that is irrelevant right now. and will be relevant in a couple of hours, depending on, like, how long we go. I'll say, I'm not sure how long we'll go. I haven't really thought ahead. I don't really have any sort of, like, firm... I'll say, I haven't really thought, like, okay, let's do 2 hours worth. I've just thought, like, let's play the game. Seems fun. I'm excited. Get a good, healthy filling. And just see where it goes, how it unfolds. Try to see the game, and it's like... And it starts, and also, like, where it's like, going. If that, makes sense. So, like, anywhere between 2, 3, maybe even 4 hours, I think that'd be fine and good. Anywhere between 2 and 4 is what I would, estimate. If you're watching the VOD now, you already know how long I went. And, yeah. That'd be for future folks. In the future. Not for folks in the present. Hello, frog.
You're almost there.
Oh, I guess there's only 3 missing totems. Wait. So when it says find, does it mean find or does it mean turn in? Because there's still... Have I found 2 of 3? Or have I... Is this the 3rd one in my hand right now? I say in my hand, following me. Don't need that one. Yeah, no, there's definitely one more. I guess up there. I wonder if right trigger is used for anything. It would make more sense to me to have right trigger be throw after, to have right trigger be throw after you aim with the left trigger. But maybe it's like backpack or something. I'm sure the controls can be customized. I'm not so sure about that, actually. Wait, can I just go right over? Ow, 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 ow! Wait, did I just find a speed trick? I climbed over the wall. Can I just... Is it a... Hey, buddy.
Kindle the shrine and we'll show you what's out there.
What if I just drop down over here and continue this way? I don't think I want to do that. What about over here? What if I walk over here? Maybe this is the way to get to the third dude. I've been here. This was, oh, I got a caterpillar! Look at this guy.
Bigly, long, and hungry for leaves. It's a pillar of the bug community. A caterpillar.
Oh, it is just a caterpillar. These aren't like weird, you know, non-existent fantasy bugs. Okay, you can we definitely climbed over here earlier. So maybe we're supposed to go over. Would that make sense? I mean, I don't see where else our dude can be. I don't see where else where our
We know you're looking for so much more than this.
Our third guy can be. Let's find out. Ooh, what? We got a reset of our stamina there. Did y'all see that? Perhaps a bug? Perhaps some sort of, I jumped off the wall just as soon as I jumped off the wall just as the stamina was about to expire. And it looked like I somehow got extra stamina as a result. That's interesting. What does that mean?
That's it. This is your way out.
I don't know what it means. I just climb all the way over the wall this way. So there's stuff that where you can climb on it, and that'll give you stamina back. What was the timing that got me my stamina back? Did I hit a button? I don't think I hit a button. Funny. Probably just don't worry about it. Probably instead just do multiple vines like this. That'll get me over the wall. I'm sure that sort of thing would be very handy in like speedruns and stuff.
Good job, Hop.
I'm sure they
Time to go.
probably, it's been a day, the demo was out for a while. Probably other people have already figured out whatever it is I just did. Probably it's already been done lots of times before. But
Where am I? Maybe I fell down
good
another
question,
hole
Hop.
and bumped my head. I need to find my way back to... She's probably starting to get worried.
where are we? We're in like a purple land? More tutorial? This is like some sort of dream sequence. I think this still falls under the auspices of tutorial, but am uncertain. If I can climb, if I can wall run on this wall. It's hard to get enough distance. Trees are like walls. You can only climb them for so long. They're not like vines. They're not like oak vines. Acorn vines. Oh, I see. I remember that I can bring these around. I'll reposition it by like licking it up or something. No. I just gotta go get a new one. Here we go. Aim it just so. And now we can get some nuts. Toss them over there. I wonder if there's a limit to how many grow. Or can you just throw as many of these as you want? I bet after like... Okay, 4? What about 5? I bet after a certain amount of them, the first one you planted just like disappears. Right? Maybe? I don't know. They keep on growing. Maybe it's time-based or something. Seems... Maybe you can have as many as you want. It's pretty cool if you could have as many as you want. I think you can have as many as you want. I don't know if we're gonna find the limit. I don't know that there is a limit. That's cool. That's cool. I was totally expecting the limit to be 3. To be clear, I was totally expecting to put down the third one and to be like, oh, no, the first one snaps like a squidder web, just immediately just knows what you've done and says enough. You can only have so many in play at one time. The Switch is a pretty advanced console. I'm playing on the Switch too, so it's even better than that. Can Switch games now, when they come out on Switch, can they, like, alter their performance if they know that you're on the Switch too? You know, can they be like, oh, our frame rate is uncapped if it seems like you have a really good system. Our resolution is 1080, even in handheld mode. Unless, you know, can you just check for, like, the system and up the resolution and like performance accordingly? That'd be really nice if that's how new games work. That are Switch 1 games.
Wow, you bought my whole story there.
There's like a ghost or something.
What? Who are you?
I'm Dis. Just a good Samaritan. I've had my eye on you a while, and I know you're feeling stuck. I want to help.
What is this place?
Good question. Your kind call it the Void.
Frogs?
But we're just passing through. The point is, I need you to do... And so you won't be going home for a bit.
No. You're going to be...
Don't worry about them. It's time to flip. Now's your chance to get out
That's
and
fine.
see the world. Trust me, Frog.
I want to see the world. I want to go on a platforming adventure. I don't really care about his frog family, honestly. I'll be honest. Don't care. What makes this fruit glow? I don't know. Eat it. Eat more of it. Gotta be good to eat if it looks like that. What happens if you just plant it? Nothing. It is specifically a plant for... Oh, wow, okay. I did see in the trailer that there's... I don't know if you could tell, right? There's a little bit of like a galaxy situation going right now. Where the... Where the platforms are sort of like gravitationally weird. A little bit of a galaxy thing.
A little green there, Frog. You good?
Yeah, I've played Galaxy 1 and 2.
Oh, toughen up, Hop. It's good to have your world turned upside down every now and then.
Why did you bring me here?
I could tell you needed a push. I know you're under a lot of pressure to do what but I think we should get to do what we want.
Uh-huh. I don't care.
There's a whole... Just keep moving forward.
I don't care about any of this writing. You don't need it. Just be a frog and hop around and go places. I think that's more than enough. I don't know that I need character motivation here. Yeah, we got some galaxy stuff. Whoop. Galaxy stuff going on here. I need a berry. A little light galaxy. Again, I do think the jump height does limit it somewhat. And you know, it could be a lot higher. And that would make it feel better, I think, if you can jump higher. But still good. I wonder if you can get across this just through... I guess what would you do? There's not that many like moves that can help you get across gaps other than having the right berry or something. The right hello? Okay. I just swung around the whole damn planet there. Cool. Next drip. Do you think this is drip as in like really nice clothing? That's what drip means to the children. Is that a thing for the children, or is drip like old enough where the children think it's for the older the adults now? Yeah, that's probably like a term that's 10, 20 years old. I don't know. It's like 10 or 20, right? It's been a thing for a while. That was pretty cool. I don't think I can climb up this whole thing without some sort of... Oh, okay. Limited in time, so we gotta rush. Oh, jeez. Again, I kind of just wish the throwing was on the trigger. But, oh, I guess you do lick with the trigger. But yeah, I wish that the throwing was also on the trigger. And not also tied to the roll. I bet if you want to, like, remap that, you'd have to change the roll to be... don't quote... Well, I could maybe look. Is there options for, like, how this is mapped? No, like, the first option is controls, and it's all inverts, assists. There's no mapping stuff here. Accessibility is just text language and text size. You can get rid of the VO if you really just don't like to hear it. It doesn't really matter to me. Toggle, backpack, show, compass. It's all fine.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, I think what I need to do here is set down a bouncy and then grab another one and then use the first bouncy to get out. Is there gonna be like a tree? Yeah, there's like an acorn tree over here. Oh, wait, how? I can't climb while I have an acorn. But I can just throw it on the side wall. The mushrooms were not necessary there.
Why are you dragging your feet? I'm really doing you a favor.
Let me go.
This is an opportunity, Hop, to do what you want. Plus, you can't, so you might as well try
Yeah.
to enjoy this.
I'm enjoying it, let me say. So far, he's taught us nothing other than there's galaxy bits. We haven't gotten a new ability. It's the same as before. Now do we get a new ability? Do we get backpack?
Where am I? Ugh, it's so dry.
Oh, we got to a new biome. It's the desert. Feel like this is maybe... Are we done with the tutorial? Is this where the game begins?
Woke up. Nice.
Certainly, this is new characters, and plot seems like it's started up. And there's the backpack.
Good luck finding a way out. See ya.
Thank you. Yeah, I think the game has more or less started at this point. What the hell is the... Grab rocks? I think I see. I can hit that button with the rock. That game started. This is the game. And especially now that we got the backpack. This is like the this is like one of the major gimmicks of the game, which is that you can you get a backpack and you can at any point take things out of the backpack, and you know, all the items that we've been using so far have been very much just like use them when you got them. Have been very much just situational, right? Just like, oh, you know, there's an acorn tree over here. We call that an oak tree in real life, but that's not an oak tree. There's an oak tree over here. You know, use some acorns while you have them. I think now we're going to be able to just like store an acorn, and in fact store up to 4 acorns at any time, and just use that to really break the game if we want to. I think we do want to. Right now, by the way, if you're wondering what my thought is as far as like, I mean, there's a lot of things to think about in this game, I guess. I don't know. I think, I'll say this. I think we should stock up on acorns specifically. The mushrooms, they're kind of shit compared to the acorns. Acorns get you up higher. You have more options on what to do with the acorns. And you can combo the acorns to get up large situations. Oh, you know what I can do? Grab these rocks. Kind of reminds me a little bit of, So you see, now my backpack's full of rocks. I don't know why I would want a backpack full of rocks. I say that. I'm sure, like, mineralogists and all that really do, like, backpacks full of rocks. That's what they do. If they were nice rocks, I wouldn't, I would see the point. But these are just, like, ones to throw. These are pebbles. Oh, there's a switch right here. And now with this rock, I can throw it. And what's more, because I have a whole backpack full of rocks, I have multiple chances to account for gravity. I have 4 chances to account for gravity. I got it on the third. Third was the charm. Let's go. Also, I can refill my rocks. No, that doesn't break. Huh? Fairly mellow start, I'll say. You know, I'm in retrospect, I'm curious, like, where the Steam Fest demo was. It's possible that, like, it started off, like, post-tutorial, like, first area, when you have, like, a bigger backpack, when you have, like, more places to go than just forward. I'm curious about all that, but also, let's just, you know, play the game and relax. What's in here? Airship workshop.
Gotcha! Who are you and what are you doing in my workshop?
I just went in a random video. Random doorway.
How did you get
Random
here?
building.
I was kidnapped. Some floating purple guy dropped.
Purple? Yes. Did you come through any kind of strange world?
Yeah.
I see. You must have traveled here through the void. I've had suspicions that... But people in town thought I'm coming.
Uh-huh.
I'm Hop.
Pleased to meet you, Hop. You're a long
What's
way
up?
from home. I have something that might help. Let's take stock.
Okay, yeah, sure,
We'll
whatever.
need to fix the fuel and at least one. Yeah, and I think you'll need to find me.
Great.
All right, so
Optimizer,
this...
a bubble raider, and a flux cap. Don't get caught up. You'll know an airship to get this thing working. It'll come
Okay.
back as soon as you have all. That's it. Oh, and this should help you stay on track. You
Okay,
can
so we
use
got
the
our
Dr.
objectives
Gloves.
now.
It's as good a place as any to start searching for parts.
What was outside, though, before we leave? Was there anything else out here, or just... Was it just the doorway? I did see the doorway, and was very quick to get right in there. Yeah, this is where we came. That's the platforming sequence. And over there is looks like if we want to go back from back over there, that's just where that leads. Okay, I think that's just like a little bit of a backpack tutorial area. You know what? I think that's still, we were still in tutorial there. Various stages of tutorial.
So you're gonna...
I'd rather try.
Then you're... Nope, you're wasting
Yep.
your time.
Airship. Let's go. This is maybe the first world of the game. Duster Bluffs, Duster whatever. Desert Plains. Didn't you say it was called Duster something? I guess it's called Desert Plains. Hop, are you gonna say like...
Wow, it's cute. In a dorky little kid sort of way. I've had a change of heart. I won't stop you. See, and I need to get them back.
What
This is a
items?
dark can't
I already
tell
got
you
a bunch of
why.
them.
Until I'm satisfied. Oh, come on. Can you play with me a little? That air, and even if you, unless you find good, if I, you'll
I've
either draw
seen them
towards
all
me or
around.
really. Just look around. It's peaceful here. Nothing is really going on.
I got it.
That's where the dark drip. Okay, that's all. Go and get this one for practice.
I've gotten like tons of them at this point.
Enough talk. Get to work.
Yeah. Okay, we're in the first world, I think. I think this is the first world of the game. We have like a compass now, and we have 3 objectives. Ship parts, what is it? Airship parts. So, I think we'll just, we'll wander around and collect the 3 airship parts. Hell yeah. Use our traversal skills to like get where we want to go. And hey, there's a new fruit. Let's see. What happens if we eat it? Oh, I caught on fire by eating the chili pepper. Oh, and ah! Okay. Wait until they're all on fire now. Because, I sort of set them on fire a little bit. Are you gonna stop being on fire? Is this just like a chain reaction of everything burning? I grabbed the fire one! That was incorrect. Okay, it looks like whenever you grab one, it lights on fire. Also looks like it's just a thing for setting fires. Okay. Get rid of all these fucking rocks. I think I want some, peppers. I'm sure I'll be able to use them. Okay, let's see. What is this? Well, that's not the answer. That the area we were in before down there? Oh, the area that we were in before is down there, downstairs. So don't go there. Is what I'm thinking right now. I guess let's go back. Got some peppers, and hopefully they'll be useful for solving a puzzle. One thing I do think is that one thing this game could really use is a run button. It's kind of ridiculous to just like roll jump over and over again. Speed. That seems a little silly to me. I guess you do that in like Odyssey as well, but it is sort of more of in Odyssey it's more of like a roll jump into a roll, and then you can sort of roll on the ground. I mean, I guess like there's a lot of platformers where rolling and jumping and rolling and jumping is the best way to get around. It's not that unheard of. I don't know. I like the roll in the turf surf chaining in Bonanza a bunch. That's a good way to get around turf surf. There's some void right there. Nice spider. This isn't an arachnid. It's not an insect. But I guess maybe arachnids are bugs. Do arachnids fall under bugs, or are bugs just insects? In any case, I will eat it. I wonder with this if you want specific fruits, is it going to be inconvenient to get them? You know. Well, if I know anything about tumbleweeds, I know that they're flammable. That really should have worked! Okay, what if I eat it? Okay, that... Only if you eat it. It won't light them up if you're just, throwing a chili pepper at a thing. Also, there was nothing there. Yeah, it does catch fire when you throw a pepper, but seriously, let's try this again. I feel like that should work. You have plenty of peppers. What if you throw it at the ground? Ground works! It's just that you can't throw directly. That's weird to me. I would say that if you hit it dead on, the fire should spread. Note that for your how an immersive sim platformer should work.
Wait, it rolls up in a ball is a clue. It's a pill bug.
Yeah, it's roly-poly. Did I just get... Wait. Oh, wait a minute. I think I just I understand something now. Earlier, we got like an extra stamina after our stamina ran out. I think that wasn't a bug or nothing. That was just, well, it is a bug, but it's not a glitch. It's literally just if we eat a bug, we get an extra refill on our meter. Oh, that makes sense. That's all right. More reason to eat bugs in this game. They give you meter. I thought it was a bug. Honestly, a glitch. An error. Unintended. Perfectly intended. Actually, perfectly normal. I mean, yeah. Better to preserve it because there's not that many bugs that you're eating at all times. So, you know, you do have to be judicious about it. You do have to, like, eat responsibly. What are these guys up to?
What up?
We're just here to...
Maybe someone in Desert Bluffs can help you? You'll have to find a way on top of that arch to...
Good luck, dude. And come back if you want to try a race.
Okay. I'm about to get another drip at the, hello. I think I'm about to get another thing. Fill up a drip. All right, let's get up there. Do we have to get up there, or can we just eat one and burn down the door. I don't know. It seems like the door's open now. Wait, it's telling me D-pad down on the drip situation. Let's save until we have 2 drip. I guess, maybe. And then, yeah. Yeah, I think let's go through. Just go through. Interesting just having, like, the items in chests. You know, so far we've found mostly areas where they're trying to tutorialize this on all the items, so they've given us an infinite supply of them. Maybe if you're not in the right biome, you'll just get, like, a limited supply of, like, the oaks and the acorns and all that, because they're not naturally here. You can't just farm them. You can't just have as many as you want. You have to be a little bit, judicious. Also, we don't have those anymore. Is that a problem? I can just climb up, and I have 2 pips to do it with. Again, with the using of limited resources here, we are using our limited resources to one and done here. Oh, come on! That should have burned. We made a route back. We can go get some more peppers. Alright, now we'll take a pepper and we'll throw it at the ground. Not quite where I aimed, but there we go. Okay. Seeing some. Ooh. Feel like I was seeing some weird stuff there, but let's just ignore it and carry on. Something we did just changed those panels. Yeah, they're now slingshots. Cool. Also, there's cannons. It's cool. It's cool. Do we fill this all the way up and then it goes to 2? Or what? Or can you only have 1 at once? Oh no, but let's continue playing. We have some good speed. We gotta be just like so close to dripping over. Any drip now, 2. Maybe you have to drip once before you can drip twice. Oh, the color of the drip thing changed right just now. Does that mean something? I don't know.
Yeah.
Some money. Get some more drip. I hope it's not wasted if we're just like full meter. I hope that this is correct, what we're doing right now. Just collecting more and more and more and more. Okay, fine. Let me drip away. Huh?
I noticed you've been collecting dark bits. I get it. They're shy. When you find enough, come find me here. I know you don't trust me, but I have a reward.
Okay. Okay, I guess when you have full meter, you can turn it into a thing. Or rather, it takes a certain amount of your current drip and turns it into stuff. Was this tower a good tower? Well, we're getting drip. And drip is good, I think. I assume this money amounts to something. Who can say? Hey, bunny.
Good on you for getting up here, stranger. Yeah, that's what this used to be the way to Duster Bluffs, but we got tired of doing that. Now the entrance is down there. I hope you didn't come all the way up here looking for it.
No, I was just sort of looking around, you know. I didn't know where I was going or why. I got plenty of collectibles while I was in the area. Do a duck jump into climbing. That's a big one. Got a dark drip there. Very classic platformer pose. I really do see this as a combination of like Breath of the Wild with, but like more platform. I do think that the platformer stuff really is good. You know, I'll say, like, I played another game that was sort of in this general direction that clicked with me a lot less. Chia last year. Or, not last year, year before last. That game kind of felt aimless, kind of felt like, oh, you're just walking around, I guess. And it's nice to play this game where you're running around and jumping off stuff and, like, traversing.
It's a bumblebee. A friendly one, too.
I feel like there's a lot more purpose to, like, everything I'm doing. There's a lot more... a lot more interesting to me, making my way around and, you know, exploring the world in like or how you would in a Zelda. But also, it's a platformer and it definitely feels like one.
Yeah.
Though, like this jump height, you know, if I were to say like, yeah, no, this jump height is much more similar to like Zelda's Link's jump height, much more similar to like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, than it is to, like, Mario, which I, at first, thought was just a glaring thing, but a glaring weird thing, especially considering the game is called Big Hops. But, thinking about it more, like, yeah, you know, you can see the inspiration is very clear. This is very much a Zelda first. You know? I've seen comparisons floating around to like little Gator game And yeah, I can see that as well. Literal gator game is also a similar like Breath of the Wild type game, but like lighthearted and about like a little kid acting Zelda basically. I didn't get very. I tried it via Game Pass. Didn't get very far. Should I get that on like Switch? Is that on Switch? I could get that and play that handheld style now that I don't have Game Pass. That'd be fine. Little Gator Game. Does look like it's on Nintendo. Explore game details. Play now. What the hell does that mean? Google. Are you tied into my Nintendo app somehow? I assume it's on Nintendo. Yeah, it's on everything. It's on Nintendo Switch, Windows, later for PlayStation 4, Xbox, and One, and so on and so forth. In 2022, not that long ago. Yeah, maybe that's like the best comparison, though. Again, like somewhere between that and Grow Home, which is another game I haven't played, probably should have done. Yeah. We made it to the town. Seems like a quaint little space. This kind of reminds me of, this town kind of reminds me of, like, well, Sunshine, kinda, a little bit. But, more really, it reminds me of, Hat in Time. Like the Mafia town, or something. That would be my, my pull there.
Welcome to my. Thank you so much for blocking my creations. Art is although completely combined. It's okay. I love to create. I will make more.
Okay, that's fine. Artist situation, whatever. I do need to turn in my drip, I guess. My major collectible. That seems to be like the major non-quest related thing. Maybe it is that like every area you can collect drip and that'll give you new abilities or like upgrades to your backpack, so on and so forth. I say that we didn't get the backpack from the drip guy. We got our backpack just from Bunnies in the World. That feels good. It feels good to bounce. I like to bounce. We didn't get our... think that... Okay. Okay, we gotta, like, I was wondering if we could, like, it's like a Psychonauts situation. You gotta swing off it. I was wondering if we could, like, lash onto it with the tongue. No, that's just, like, the regular travel points. Hey, buddy. Oh, what? Invincible, take no damage, or... What? I guess. Interest? So what, do I get one badge per every, for every, I haven't seen a shop yet. I guess that.
Could have fooled me. Let's check your speed and see for sure.
Okay, so there's a badge system. Oopsie daisy. Got a little carried away there. Well, isn't that something? We can see how fast I'm going. Whenever you get stuck on a wall, that just drops down to 0. Or stop. Whichever happens. A bunch of cactuses down there. And bees. That bee.
Put that back! Stop snatching my succulents!
Hey, you can look, but don't touch.
I'm actually trying to eat the bee.
You can look, but don't touch.
But, okay. I don't eat fruits as much because I'm a frog. I, you know, more eat insects, generally. I'm not sure the fruit can get me, like, the extra meter that the bugs can. But what do I know? This is cool. I am wondering right now, just like, if, you know, when we went into Dusty Dunes, I was kind of expecting it to be a whole single big area, right? Just like a single big area to explore with three things to collect, right? That was my impression, that was my guess based on like what the NPCs were saying. So far, it seems like more. It seems so far more like you get through an area and then there's another area, and maybe eventually they'll tell us like, okay, here's 3 areas to go to. I'd rather have like one single big area, but I guess like with the combination of like Zelda style exploration and like platforming, it's more for there to be like interesting traversal everywhere you go. It can't just be like straightforward, I guess. I don't know. Let me get on top of this. Carefully. Okay. Oh. Dumpster.
Hello.
In the dumpster.
Well then, I'm not leaving this. Don't even think about asking me to get out.
Okay. That was random.
Yeah.
Plot-wise, writing-wise, it's like, okay.
Yeah.
You know, I do think this would be a very appropriate game for, like, a kid of all ages. I assume it's E for everyone, right? It's just a little bit... I feel like it uses a little bit too many words, you know, a little bit too much. Not insofar as, like, oh, can a kid get it? But insofar as just, like, yeah, get to the point.
Well,
I get it.
Who's here? It's a door to... The important thing is there's a dark... personal growth?
Let me through! Let me through! This sounds like a challenge level. I think we found a challenge level. Let's go. I'm in the mood for a challenge level. So far, it's been pretty, easy. You know? The game. It's been pretty easy. So far, it seems like the main difficulty here is just making the fire actually touch the tumbleweed. I assume we'll be seeing some more challenge, though. Hey, here's some challenge. We're swinging, we're swinging. Wall running, we're wall running. Throwing up. There we go, connected. Throwing some fruit, throwing some fruit. We have limited time because it's going to regenerate. The tumbleweed is going to regenerate before too long. Oh, jeez. In this case, we can wait for the tumbleweed to appear. In this case, ah! He was so close to the camera. Here we go. Now we do it. And it's nice and easy. Put away a sandwich. I like these burning tumbleweed hats. That's smart. That's a good way to do a little challenge here. Feel like when they start and when they end could be a little more I feel like it could be based on like when you step on the thing rather than just being in a continuous loop. But whatever. I got the thing! That was alright. I like that.
Yeah.
That was an alright little challenge level.
Got the dark maybe I underestimated you. There's nothing left here for us anyway.
Not that hard. It was an easy one. It'd be cool if there were hidden things, like in Odyssey and Bonanza, but whatever. It's fine that there's not. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. Where are we going now? We came from over that way. Over that way is just like where we came from originally. Yay, we got another drippy drip. How's about that? Okay, I can look at my map and I only see the guy. I don't see like where our other objective is, etc. I wonder if like, you know, I would really like it if this game was just a little bit more, here's the next area, here's the next area, here's the next area, go wild, go free. I wonder if they did that. I wonder if they did that if the game would just be over before you knew it. You know? Like, I wonder if there's any sense of just like, oh, we can't, you know, in indie studio, I think. I wonder if there's any sense of just like, we cannot, gotta like really eke this out. We gotta really make it count. I'll say though, if it was nice and fast and just always on the move, it was really crisply paced. Even if it was like 2-3 hours long, it would be a delight. I wonder if this is a thing where just like playing the demo, right? You got like the perfect. I wonder if the demo is even a better is like the best possible way to get a first impression with this, because it's just I don't know what the demo was like, but I'm gonna just go ahead and guess that like I'm guessing that it was a lot of just like, oh, here's a single area, explore and collect the collectibles. You know, very, very straightforward, very linear, very not linear, like just here's an area to explore, and I'm guessing that because there's not an infinite amount of those, it might be this full game might be spacing them out a bit. Might make you work even for the first one. And I don't know, man. If you had like 5 of them, that'd be enough for me, I'll say. Certainly, that'd be like matching bigger studios than you have tried to make 3D platformers and wound up with like 5 worlds. You know, that's pretty normal, actually. And I guess the thing is, like, they're trying to make each of these individual areas like have multiple zones and be long and stuff. Probably difficult. Probably like what a lot of it is, just like this is definitely has a lot.
So here's the deal. Inside this, they come from the void. Whenever you
Yeah, I already got several of them. I'll get more trinkets because I'm already full up on
Another
trinkets.
slide. Do you want to adjust your trinkets? Then back off, would you?
Huh. Yeet. Huh. Woo. Huh. Woo. 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 Woo.
There's something in that building.
Woohoo. Boo. Huh.
But I didn't get to the right place, so I can't get it.
Huh. Huh. Huh.
Got a new type of bug.
Lime green and brown wing. Kinda reminds me of a jewel. I think it's a malachite butterfly.
There's something over that pit. What about that? What about that guy? There's a guy over there. And a little cart. The door has an X on it. Hello.
Haven't seen you around.
Do you know anything?
Can't say as I do. Everyone's up in town hall right. Someone there might know.
How do I get up to the...
Well, the elevator's closed, but if
Oh, I'm
you're
trying to get
athletic,
somewhere.
You might be able to make it up through the residential district.
Okay. I guess that big building. Is there someone in this one as well? This dumpster? Benny. I guess every time I'm guessing every time we open a bin, we're gonna find a Easter egg about that bunny named Benny. That's a good bit. That's a good bit. All right. Let's go over. Oh no, I was wondering if he still had the note in his hand. That's just the climbing pendant. Pipes over there. Also. What is this? Desert Tunes. Who's the masked stranger? Okay, it doesn't matter.
Yay!
Pretty mellow game, I'll say. Hey guy, I already got your item. There's the place that we're going. We were in the right neighborhood before. I just didn't know that that building was the right place to go. There was the whole objective thing, find out where everyone was going. I forgot about that. I forgot about it entirely. Hey,
Everyone
what's
have
up?
a seat. The meeting's starting soon.
Where's the ship parts? That's all I care about.
What do the Gullies plan to do about this? Good question. Let's hear from our Gully representative, Jackson Gully.
As I've said at each of these meetings, my sister has as her rep, of course, but
That sounds
who
suspicious.
said that? Which
The
one
person
of
at the
you?
microphone.
Who is this kid? Who do you think you are?
Sorry, I didn't...
Gullies! Throw that kid in the back. You're lucky
Oh, there's
you're
like
dealing with
gangsters
me.
or something.
Jolene would mop the floor. She wouldn't even ring. You'd be. I'm not. But so while you step
Okay, I got it.
Respect.
I get it. Gotta escape.
Up here! Remember me?
There's the
You guys
masked
were gonna die back in the
stranger.
gorge, so I left it for you. You don't remember?
Oh yeah.
Anyhow, I have a solid lead. You'll have to help me first.
Okay.
I have reason. I'm sure you. But I want to. What do you say? Don't
Do
overthink.
it.
Just meet me outside the gully. So far. Gotta go.
Don't care. I'm tied up! I just noticed I'm tied up! Also, why is one of my foot really flat and long? Look at that. When I'm walking, they're normal size. When I'm standing, I got a like a cartoonishly long foot, like the kind what didn't like Bugs Bunny or like Daffy Duck get like redesigned into that in like the sketch where one of them had the mouse. What's up with that? Look at my foot. Is my foot usually that big? Well, I went through a pipe. You can just do that. It's free! The pipe is walk through. What about the other side? The other side is too! That's okay. This is this game just came out. Don't worry about it. It's new. I'm sure it'll get patched if it matters. Maybe you can do some goofy stuff there. Maybe it's possible to, like, clip through a wall and get to the end real fast or something. I don't know. Who can say? I'm climbing around a pipe. Hope I don't fall through any of these. I can't imagine that I would. They've surely, checked all of these. Solid. I'm super tied up. Follow the pipes and meet in the canyon. Hello.
You're in a tangle. Does that hurt? Ropes are dangerous. You need proper training to operate. You should go to Soap's Ropes and get freed by a professional.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi.
You again? Move it!
I don't care about Drill Co. It's fine. You do what you want. Oh, okay. It's like a way up. Don't believe there's any fall damage. That's nice. Now we've opened the way. Okay, follow the pipes, and that'll lead us to the thing. Next thing that we're doing. Like story. It's like time for story. I'm not sure I can get up without climbing ability. I can't climb anymore, but so I can't even like wall run or okay. Just go around. Just go around. The game knew that it was being a little bit misleading, and that's funny. I'll think for myself a little bit next time. I guess. I don't know. I figured it out. Figured it out in the end. I cannot climb ladders. Okay. Pipe go into wall. What about bin? This game definitely has some jokes. Has an alright personality. It's not like extraordinary or nothing, and I think that could be a little bit you know, could be a little bit more minimal. You know, I feel like this game really needs a Mario 64 level of plot. You know, it doesn't necessarily need like a it doesn't need like a Hat in Time level of plot.
Yeah.
I feel like this maybe north of Hat in Time. I don't know. Where are we going? The note said to follow the pipes, but pipe go into wall, go into building. I can get one drip. I can get some petals. I can't collect while I don't have arms. I wonder if you could stand on those and like jump off them and get like a prop hover type situation. Could say.
Yeah.
I need to be soaped up so I can climb the ladder. Let me talk to an NPC, I guess. I don't know. Hey, where's Soapy?
At Soap's Ropes.
Oh, there's Soap's ropes.
You look like you're in need of
Are you a rope
I am. Especially those on the rope. Tying and
Yep.
untying things is a There you go. Free.
Thanks.
Alright, we got untied and now we can climb a ladder. Okay. Honestly, I think it would be cool if you had to like go through a whole section, a whole relatively long section just to like tied up. But, you know, it is better to be untied. It's just kind of funny that you have a whole tied up mode built in, like, what? They don't do much with it though. I'm assuming I'm going the right way. Pipes seem to have ended. Which isn't a good sign, but... Ooh... Say... Yeah, I don't see any pipes. I need to go back down. Radar could... The compass... only tells you where you need to go sometimes.
I'm so worried. Our little lad. We must go get him. He'll need to be washed.
Oh, I just ratted on Benny. I didn't mean to do that. I think Benny can do whatever he wants. Oh, this pipe. Okay. Do the gullies have the ship parts, I guess? The writing is like definitely not on the level of like Hat in Time, which itself is not on the level of like a Psychonauts. You know, it's okay. It's like cute and inoffensive and like it has like its moments, but I feel like the hat would be better hung on the gameplay, on the traversal, on the exploration, and it's been a little light on that for a minute here. You know, like that whole rope sequence kind of reminds me of the level of it kind of reminds me of the level of what is that game called? Hat in Time, where you get soaked in mud and you're just running around all muddy through a platforming sequence. You know, that the being tied up kind of is similar, except it's a lot more nothing. It doesn't amount to much in comparison. It's just blink and you miss it. You know, it's a good bit, but it's over before they do anything with it. That bug down at the ground. Ooh, challenge. A challenge.
What do you want, Frog? Be my guest.
Challenge number 2. Tight ropes. I do think a game is better when it has a platformer is better when it has like this sort of challenge room. Though I don't know if this is this sort of challenge room. Is this like a, you know, like a Sunshine challenge room? Every one of these is inspired by Sunshine, right? Like that's the main thing people are inspired by. A lot of people don't like Sunshine. I've heard. I wouldn't know. I love it. You know, most people I know love it, but I hear some people don't. But at any rate, despite that, a lot of people take inspiration from it because hell of a game. with a couple of really good ideas. Oh, hey, these make ropes. Some of the things here are very much like, you know, that one part of Bonanza where you throw the nuts? A lot of this game is nut throwing, basically. It's been a while since we found a fucking nut to throw. But now, we can just go ahead and empty off our backpack of all this fucking crap. And fill up on these rope nuts. Hell yeah. We got some rope nut now. And we're going to make some rope. We're gonna shoot some rope. I need a rope. I need a rope. No, right. Okay, my rope didn't come out fast enough. And also, apparently my rope doesn't stick to that sort of wall. I think my rope will stick to whatever wall I shoot it at. But, something went wrong there. I'll say that. Let's try it. There's the wall. There's the rope. Okay, it's stuck.
Yay! Yay! Woohoo!
Yippee!
Woohoo!
Now I can make another rope.
Yay!
And climb it up accordingly. Beautiful.
Woohoo!
I could use more rope for my backpack. I'm all out of rope now. That's not true. I got like 2 more rope. But I'm almost out of rope. Yeah, I don't know. I'll say that this is less, like sunshine, and more just comparable with a shrine, almost. This is more shrine-like than it is like sunshine, like more Tears of the Kingdom than Mario Sunshine. Which I guess, hey, you know, one of those is one of the best games of all time. And also, I really do love Sunshine as well, but you know, I'm not gonna pretend like Sunshine is better than Breath of the Wild. Let's be real. But at the same time, I do like Breath of the Wild a lot, and when games are inspired by Breath of the Wild, or sorry, from Sunshine, I like it a lot. It is the thing that I like. You know, definitely I'm more nostalgic for one than the other, obviously. God, are people out there now nostalgic for Breath of the Wild? It did come out 10 years ago. Jesus Christ. Like 9 years ago? Oh man. More like 8. It was like no, it was March. It was yeah, 9 years ago. Jesus. Yeah, I bet there's a kid somewhere that's their childhood. That's the Zelda that they love. And they don't care so much for the GameCube as much. Well, now's the chance. GameCube Online or an AYN Thor or something of that nature. Check it out, kids. They're good. Sunshine rules.
Got the dark drip?
Yes, I did.
Maybe I underestimated you, Frog. There's nothing left here for us anyway.
That was a fun bonus. I'm not sure. Should I mark the bonus at rooms like separately on the timestamp situation? If I do, then I need a timestamp coming out of them, which would be like right now. But I don't know if that really makes sense. Kind of breaks up the exploration things on the VOD. They're like few enough and far enough between that like, you know, they're like few enough and far enough between that it's not bad marking them. How long we been going? About 2 hours, apparently. Going around 2 hours now. I would really like to get to the I'll say right here, right now. I would like to get to the point where that's too high. I shot my rope and I shot it too high. Okay. Yes, what I said made sense and was perfectly innocuous. Anyway, no further comments, no further notes there as far as rope shooting goes. Anyway, I would like to get to the point where you're getting into the airship. I would like to see the next world. I don't know how far we are from that, but let's get it done.
Yeah.
I do wonder if this like heats up over the course of the game, right? Like if like it gets faster and more frenetic, or if it's just more slow-paced, you know, low and slow as far as that stuff goes. We'll say I would like it to. I would like a little bit of pace picked up. Personally, I would like it to be a little bit more. Come on. Seriously? Okay. Okay. I would like it to be a little more exploration-y rather than I only add a trinket now.
Another slot. Do you want to adjust your trinkets? Then back
No, I
off.
don't have. I only have 2 trinkets. Follow the pipes. Okay. I would like another nut. Another rope nut. Well, I can just climb up this wall. Yeah, with the amount of like wall climbing and how free you are in traversing the world. Like I definitely come out of this feeling like, man, it'd be really cool if Zelda had wall running. Like, you know what? That would be a really cool thing, traversal-wise. That's like the biggest thing I'm thinking, is that like I'm kind of surprised that this hews so much. You know, I kind of could see the Zelda the Zelda like inspiration there, you know, and how clear that was as far as like, oh yeah, you know, there's like a video that I watched of the dude that made the game, basically saying like, yeah, I saw Breath of the Wild and I felt jealous because there's nothing like that in the platformer space. And I do feel like this is more Breath of the Wild. What? Strong green. I don't know what that did. I thought I ate. It didn't like color our clothes or anything. I don't know.
Yay! Yay!
Yee!
Yeah!
Look at that, I can turn around in midair. Kind of no point to it, but it's something you can do. I just need to get above, get over that. Lovely. What were these again? Oh, right, it makes a fruit tree when you pull on it. Why not just have the fruit tree just be in the world? Don't necessarily understand that, but it's fine. It's definitely a new bug. He's gonna be like, oh, it's a new bug. Yeah, bug. It's like a Got a little thorax.
Really long. Must be a weevil.
I don't know that much about bugs. I don't know if that's what a weevil is.
Woohoo!
I'll trust him. He's the bug guy. He eats them. Got a taste for them. Was I supposed to, like, throw rocks and make a platform appear? I guess I can. But, like, fuck that. Let's use our Breath of the Wild skills and make a platform progression. I'm really curious if, like, the demo was a lot more... I don't know what the demo was like, and I'm very curious playing this now and how the progression is. I'm wondering if if like the demo painted a much more level-like structure that like people could get behind more easily versus this kind of being very on the by the hand, you know, very much just like there's one place you can go and that's it. You know, I feel like if this were to open up and at any time, right, in any of these worlds, it was just like, okay, go wild, 3 main objectives, go get them. Like, I kind of want to get to the point where it's like, hey, 3 main objectives, go get them, because I feel like that's going to be the point where it really, really opens up. And it hasn't got there yet.
You made it.
Also, I think I've seen a version of the backpack that has more versions of it. I've seen this. There's like lock-picking mini-games. Past the things on the way to the outside.
You're a real crip. Don't sweat it. We're doing that makes
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm actually good with it. I would have said nice if I had stopped to think about it. You know, to me, to my mind, like, how I feel about this game probably will depend on, like, how much it opens up. You know, if this is, like, the beginning of Metroid Prime 3, where it's like, okay, it's you know, it's a linear series of things to do, but, you know, eventually it'll open up and you'll have your pick of the litter places to go. Hell, we're gonna get an airship. Maybe after the airship, like, multiple worlds open up at once. That'd be nice, you know, hey, maybe, like, swim in one direction, swim in the other. Or, like, in a sewer now. I think this is what I put as the thumbnail for the live version. Looked kind of swampy. So I figured, you know, he's a frog. That makes sense. Didn't realize it was a sewer. Honestly. Well, who cares? That doesn't matter. I just thought it was a swamp or something. I didn't think much about it. Thought that you could see some platforming trails, and I thought, okay, that's good enough for conveying like a 3D platformer. So far, it's been a little light on platforming trails. Flowers, dark drips. Sure, yeah. Show me my.
Do you want to adjust your trinkets?
My main objective. Show that on the compass. One of my main objectives, the cockroach.
What? Fast? Look, I used to find loads of these in my bedroom, and you're never alone when a cockroach moves in.
Yes, that's right. Go ahead and eat it. Music-wise, nothing special. Haven't really noticed the music or thought about it at all. I'll say, like, after tonight, let me just say, like, 99% of my time with this game going forward, it's gonna be in portable mode, with the volume off, So, like, I do not care. Like, the story that I have consumed so far. It's as much as I will pay attention to the story. What I've done so far. After tonight, will just be no thoughts, head empty. Go where it says. I mean, I'll say, I guess I should be a little bit worried because right now this is a very objective-based game where, like, the next place to go is mostly indicated by NPCs telling you, like, hey, go to the place. You know, it's not as self-explanatory as, like, go get jiggies. Go get jiggies. Jiggies in the world. Help people, maybe. If you need, like, instruction on how to get the jiggy, maybe there might be an NPC, a mindless idiot asking for your help. There might be a folk there saying, like, oh, you need to kill the bees. I'm Bolivia. Flies, in that case. In the case of Bolivia from Mayhem Temple. The part that's, now it's like opposite the, you get there by going across the bridge. You know, everyone knows Mayhem Temple. Knows everything in there. Anyway. The linearity of it is a little bit of a bummer, I think. Especially given, like, how open-ended the item system is. And how much it is kind of like... It feels like this is a game that should be very much go wherever you want. Use all these traversal tools to get wherever you want. But, like, within the first 2 hours, it hasn't gotten there yet, you know? It hasn't opened up. Really. It continues to be closed when you get right down to it. The pipes are going outside, but maybe we're still trying to get inside, so... This wall? Oh, there's like a door over there. Am I trying to get to the other side of the door? I don't know. Is this the way? I think this is the way we came. This does not look like the way forward. Or is this the way that we came? Well, it's a way that we haven't been before, and that's good enough for me. New thing. What is it? Huh? Ah! Well, the camera was being weird there, but... It looks like we can grapple to those mid-toss. Looks like it's yellow for a second. Weird. I think it's like some sort of grapple point you put on a wall. That is bizarre. I'll say I think it has a good central gimmick of, like, the plants and stuff, especially as, like, you know, how you can store them and use them later. Like, that is just a really smart way to set it all up. But, like, it needs to be more open to really take advantage of that. And, as long as it's not... Yeah. It is a cute frog, Ma. That's true. The frog is cute. How are we doing this? Where are we going? There's, like, grapple balls now flying through the air every which way. Maybe I can grapple onto some of them. Hope for the best. bubbles. Of course there's something behind the waterfall. It's shit! I can eat the shit? Hang on. Ah, it hurt me. What happens if you throw the shit? Why am I in the air? Ah! Okay, you don't actually eat it. There's still the same number of craps before or after. Man, did I pick up the first poop with my tongue? That was probably not the move. Hang on, let me see. If I just drop it. No, hang on. It looks like you can't tongue them. Okay, good. You can't tongue the poop. Why was there poop in a chest? I don't know. Okay. How am I getting across this this gap here? You are what you eat. That's very wise, Ma. My Ma's in chat. I had to find out what would happen. Oh. Man, I wish I had more rope right now. I'm all out of the rope nut. So all I can do is this silly grapple nut. I don't think this grapple nut is very good. This grapple nut is pretty crap. Maybe throw it over there and have it oh, come on. You certainly can make a lot of them. Make a lot of grapple nut and then... I don't know. Profit. Okay. I think I want to use okay. I want to use this one. Wait patiently. The walls are weirdly slanted so that you can't use them. Okay. Like if I use the grapple nut against that wall, it ends up going down. That sucks. I don't want that. I want some. And also, if I do it like that, the grapple nut was too high. A rewind would be nice. If you could, like Tears of the Kingdom has a rewind, and that rewind in Tears of the Kingdom is fantastic. Could you rewind yourself or just stuff? I think just stuff, but you know, that game is so vehicle-based that rewinding a vehicle is almost tantamount to rewinding yourself. There we go. I don't like that fruit. I don't want to use it ever again.
Pretty bad. You'll get used to it.
It is a sewer. That does make sense as far as the poop being there. That is where poop belongs, the sewer.
Sorry, I know there's an entrance to go. I'll let you take the lead for now.
Wait. Did I just put a cockroach in my backpack? But I'm not seeing it. All I got are these goo balls. Gonna be a case where we need to, oh boy. I'll say there's some awkward design here as far as, like, not all of these fruits are winners. A lot of them are. The goo balls, they're losers. That's a bad item. I didn't like using it. I didn't like having to use it to get out of an area. Didn't feel good. Didn't feel much good at all. We're platforming now. Climbing up on pipes. Whole nine. All right. I think we need to platform. Nope, not that way. Up onto this thing. This is a very big world that we're exploring, I'll say. It's so far mostly linear, but it is big. It has a lot of very well-decorated areas. I can't help but feel that efforts would have been better spent making, like, smaller, but, like, more non-linear spaces. Personally, that's just, you know, what I would prefer. What I would expect in a game like this, but this is definitely good traversal. I think that does count for a lot. How much? I don't know. It's like a button there. Huh? Am I supposed to use that to make a platform appear? Okay, it looks like it fires off multiple, then it fires off one and then it fires off another. And I can use that second one to get across the gap just barely. This part's good. I like this use of the bouncy balls more than, like, manually sending them out myself. Like, maybe not everything needs to be so much a you place it, you do a sort of thing. These bouncy balls, when they're just, like, out in a straight line, kind of fun to bounce off them and to, like, grapple from one to the next. When they're just, like, all over the place because you placed a nightmare assortment of them into a room, trying desperately to get them into the right spot to actually do any good. I don't like that as much. It's not as good. Oh! Still worked! Managed it! Pulled it off. Alright. You know, I do like a platformer when it is, like, loosey-goosey enough to allow for some bullshit. That was clearly some bullshit, but good bullshit. I liked it. That felt good to manage. We have to go into the pipe now. Good things sometimes about the chaos that unfolds, I guess. Man, that's a short window for getting in there. Clearly, you have to use a grapple, a goo fruit, a goo ball. Ugh. I lowered the water level, the goo level. I got a drip. And I got another trinket. That's fine. Is it like draining my stamina to be swimming? You only can swim for so long? Huh. Maybe it depends if it's like dirty water or clean water. Stack 2 similar items in the backpacks? Sure, yeah, that sounds good actually.
2 items, 1 spot. Do you want to adjust your trinkets?
Yeah, that sounds really good. Okay. More water level go down. This time we're going down into a pipe. Oh, we did last time, didn't we? I wonder how many worlds it has, if it's like, you know, sort of like... This can all now be, compressed. So, could have had 2 mushrooms there, whatever. I have things I'm wondering about with this game. I do feel like my
I knew you'd find it.
Structurally, I have concerns.
This has got to be the way. Let's go.
But also, it's not bad. It's very clearly not bad. It's got a pretty cool, like... It feels good to platform. It feels good to go through the worlds. Kind of feels like a linear Breath of the Wild with, like, some more platforming chops.
We're really here. Are you scared? Let's not worry. Remember, we want to find that.
And I also feel like it really could benefit by being more level-based, more, like... less plot-based and more just, like... do the next thing based, you know? Just like, hey, here's the next level, go. You know, the fact that you're walking up to dudes and they're like, I'll go there next, go here next. It's like, hey, shouldn't I just go forward? Can I not just go forward here? I like it when I can just go forward without a thought in the world. This isn't good. I'm a dead frog.
Everything is going to be just fine,
Yeah,
Frog.
yeah. Okay, let's go. This is the thing where we can go over or something. No, you just have to sort of jump perfectly through the gap. don't have a sandwich anymore. I mean, I can't eat a goo ball. And eating those gives me like 1/2 heart each. Not bad. Oh, is there stealth? Is this suddenly a stealth game? Okay. I guess.
You, stop!
Okay, it's like a stealth game or something.
Don't you move!
Uh-huh. Yeah, I get it.
Hey!
Hey, I was outside the light that time. Just trying to get up here. To collect these purple bits. Seems like after you do a high jump, there's a delay before you can... Like, I'm hitting the X button as fast as I can, and, like, it takes a second before you can do a dive. It almost seems like you miss a little bit of the peak of your jump. Wait, what's that? Why is that... The goo ball isn't rendering. Weird. Alright, let's climb around him then, I guess. I don't know. I like sneaking into the mafia lair. This kind of reminds me of, there was a Mario Sunshine mod recently, Eclipse, or like one of the earlier missions you can find in that one of the earlier like new levels that they added was like a whole
Right there.
mafia den where we're like avoiding Pianta Mafia guys, like stealth thing was like the whole gimmick. And I didn't play that much of that mod myself, but I have a very... I watched another streamer, Dan Riker, do it. And also, I did actually play that level, like, months later. And the thing about that level is just like, yeah, that's the point where he was like, okay, I'm fucking done with this. Big Metal Gear lover, Dan Riker, but, you know, a stealth in his platformer, he just can't conceive of it, I guess. I don't know. Was impatient and tired at that point.
I don't care if it's heavy. Do you think we paid?
That's my second in command. See that elevator? It's the only...
Okay,
This isn't all
okay.
packed up by the time I get
We
back.
gotta get over
There's
there,
gonna
I
be
get
hell
it.
to pay.
We gotta platform our way over. Let's do it. I don't know. If you could just beat these guys up. I mean, maybe it's not that kind of game. Maybe it's not that... We don't have an attack button. We don't have any sort of offensive move sets. But, like, if you could just go whack, 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 and they're, you know, they're dead or out for the count, like, that'd be fine. I guess in some cases you'll have to use your ropes and... Because those guys are there, you're gonna have to use your ropes creatively to, like, get around them. To get around them without alerting them. That's fine, that's, like, creative. That's, you know, the kind of thing that, you want to encourage. You want to encourage players to do. I just don't know if I like it very much. Okay. Pull a switch. Don't look behind you guys. Just continue looking in the one direction that you look. Oh, geez. It's these ones again. Well, we have both options. We can use the vines. We can use ropes or we can use the goose. The goose sucks, so fine it is. Are there climbable walls in between these? I mean, there's no limit to the amount of rope that we can shoot, so we might as well just put as much rope on that wall as humanly possible. Just rope that wall up, and am I floating or something? That's weird. Okay, that's pretty roped. I can do some more roping. Frog balances pretty well. Do the feet look normal now? Earlier, the feet were like weirdly asymmetrical. I wonder if that got fixed randomly. Feet are normal now. We got normal feet now. Don't know what was up with that earlier. Brand new game. Probably has some weirdness.
Stop right there.
Uh-huh.
All right. Now I'll be with this.
Okay, a camera takes pictures. Okay.
Before you go off, try taking a picture of me to make sure you know how to use it. Perfect. Now you need control stolen. Get looking.
Take
Remember,
evidence.
you can always get your camera on the equipment screen.
So is this gonna be like a whole big thing about the game? Just like looking for evidence, taking pictures? Or is it just like a one-off little bespoke thing? I think I would prefer it just as a one-off thing. I don't need to do a ton of it. What's over there? Let's explore. Let's see. What's like a way back or something? I have no idea. Also, I do have enough for a new goo, so I'll get some more goo. There's multiple blocks to open. Well, I am exploring. Kind of what I wanted. Is that like a stamina thing? Is this earlier on where we got through a door? No, this is a different door guarded by a different camera. I feel like, again, like I don't know what exactly the demo was, but if it was just like basic straight up platforming, I'm feeling like a lot of people probably will be surprised like how much linear platforming sequences actually make up most of the game.
Hey!
Those save? Yeah, that's still green.
Don't you move!
There's a guy over there. I hit those 3 switches, and that turned off the electricity to the thing up here. Alright, I'm supposed to be taking photos of evidence. What? I opened the door. What exactly is the evidence? Also, RT to take out my camera? Man, all I'm looking for is ship parts. I don't really want to. I don't really care about this criminal organization. I don't know what I'm doing here. I knew it was going to be a little bit mindful, you know, considering like, oh yeah, you know, figure out how to get from point A to point B, climbing system, wall running, whole 9, you know, very much almost a more immersive sim type of, okay, up on the D-pad. Yeah, whiteboard of scams. X to put away. I am beginning to wonder, like, how, if it is going to open up, if there is anything beyond just, like, more sequences exactly like this. Maybe, like, get to the parts where the demo was. It'll be more what I'm looking for, I assume. I honestly don't know if the demo was less linear, less weird. You know, if it started you off like way far in when you had like more powers, more fruits, like I bet it does get really good. But it has, you know, it's not there yet. Got through. I have full wallet now. Okay, I don't like it when that happens in Zelda. And I'll say I don't care for it here either. That'll be something. Last one over there. Wait. No, over there was the, yeah, this is where we got the first one. Oh, okay, then second one upstairs, then? Third one upstairs? I'm ready for a new drippy. Yes. Ah, A. This way. Then around here. Okay. Gonna open... What did it do? Oh, I see. I gotta trap that dude over in there? Why do I want to trap that dude in there? I feel like I want to go in there. But if I trap that dude in there, he can't... It's harder for him to catch me. Actually, it looks like his sensor radius does still protrude out into here. Like, if I stand here, can he see me through the wall? Looks like no. Okay. That is still looking right at me, though. I will back off, and it will unproc. Okay. I think I need to get over there, so I need that to be open so I can go over there. Why? Okay, some weird puzzle design. I feel like I'm not looking for weird puzzle design in a 3D platformer. That feels like a weird fit. Again, this feels a lot more like a Zelda than like a 3D platformer. This is just kind of a lot to deal with. No reason to lock that dude up. The camera turned off even. We can just... don't even have to do anything clever. Secret stuff, that's gotta be it. Okay, I got photos of evidence. Alright, that's done.
Look at all this evidence. Let's move on. I think I figured out a way for us to get up to the penthouse.
Okay. Cool.
I guess we're going to... You go first, to make sure it's safe.
Okay. Penthouse. Penthouse. This has to be like going somewhere, right? This has to be like, oh, you know, the 3 items that we're supposed to be after are up here in the penthouse.
Right, we made it. Hop, I feel like I can trust you. My name is Joe Jr.
I don't care.
You don't get it. I'm Joe Gully. Look, I don't want... That's why my fit... If we don't do something rather than...
Okay, I really don't care.
We're doing here matters.
I really don't care about anything, what's going on plot-wise, character-wise. And I think, like, just...
Just walk in there and tell her what's happening.
It almost feels like it's trying to be like a Hat in Time, when it does not have the chops to be that. And, you know, Hat in Time is good, but it's not like a Psychonauts, you know? It's not like... It's not to that level. It really needs to shut the fuck up. He gets this crap. Sure, grapple swing gives a stamina boost. That's pretty good. Reduce friction on belly slides.
Sure, belly slides will... Do you want to adjust your trinkets?
Yeah, pretty much. And for the first time, I actually want to, like, equip and unequip stuff. I don't need that, really. I don't need that. I'm full up on money anyhow. So give me this and give me the other one. I think the penthouse just might be more of this. The whole stealth section. I don't know how I'm going to set up the timestamps on the VOD, but this right? The tongue pass itself. No. What the hell? Do I like have to turn it around? Tongue's in the way now. I can't like go back through there, that's too tight. So one way. I see. There we go. That's sort of a puzzle. That's sort of a puzzle. Oh, look at that. It's like a model of the town. I think that's quite something. Wow. Wow. Look how big we are compared to the little town here. I like that a lot. Wee. That's pretty cool. This is the coolest thing I've seen in the last, it's like nearly 10 o'clock. In the last hour, this little toy town. That's pretty neat. It's like a model of the outside part. Remember when we were outside and it was like kind of open-y? That part was pretty good. I like that part a lot. I miss that part, honestly. Ugh. That's where we came from. If you like pause, does it show you like your objective? There was the whole objective thing. Where do you see that? Not like I'm. Oh, there it is. Objectives. Also lucky, by the way, that the one corner that I chose to be in is an empty corner. Very nice. There's no UI, no UX. All the other corners, something appears there, but not this corner.
There's a vent there that goes straight over. I'm sure that's where our last piece of evidence is.
Last piece of evidence? I'm sure we have enough. I'm looking for ship parts. That's what I'm looking for. I really don't give a fuck about this whole evidence thing.
I am so tired. If one more thing goes wrong, Jackson, what's wrong?
Sit there, but they think.
Wait, well,
That's my most. And they
I'm first, most every so, but to make that and Jackson, we're not scientists here. We're a bunch of rustlers looking for the next dollar. Do you have any idea? What? Did you hear? What was that?
Why would that be evidence? Those are the two people who work here. They're like the boss and the co-boss, I'm sure.
What are you doing in these vents?
The parents of this mafia child.
Mom?
Yeah, it's mom and dad.
I was tracking this intruder. I don't know who he's working for, but I've...
Hooey! The guard checks.
My pleasure.
Maybe that's not
I know
dad.
just what to do with you.
Yeah, let me go. Are you gonna tie me up? Again? That'd be fine.
Did you just flush that frog?
Uh-huh. Is that not what
Are you kidding me? That goes right to the sewer. Who knows what he heard or saw here? You lousy.
Oh, you must be. Maybe you can't trust anyone out. I just want your only way home. I'll let you get back to whatever.
Uh-huh.
I still have maybe. If I get this evidence to the council, they can help with my airship work.
I hope so. I hope this wasn't all for nothing. I hope this all meant something. I'm all out of rope. I have to use this goo situation. Again. I wanna, let's go talk to the council or whatever. Go get our airship parts. If it's just a part, does that mean we have to get like 3 more in the same biome? That's absurd. That's ridiculous. Wait, do I? That is a goo ball down south. Oh, Jesus. This kinda looks like you need to combo 2 goo balls together. Which really sucks if that's the case. Oh, hang on. You can one is fine. One works. Still, I don't care for it. Oh! What was that? That was the low friction. That's right. My slides have, Well, I don't know. I did equip a thing that gave my slides low friction, but I can't seem to reproduce it at the moment. I don't know. I don't want to use those fruities. You go right through these things. That's great. Okay, yeah, I'll use, I will say, I feel like over the course of this, this stream, my patience has somewhat waned with this game. I feel like it definitely has gone in a direction that I do not care for. I feel like the last hour has been grim, and has been very much not what I was looking for. I am surprised by the linearity of it, and how much it is just go here, go there, go another place. Like weirdly mission based, and not so much in the way of like, and not so much just like open everything. Rather closed off. And I feel like people would have had reservations if the demo had been this. I feel like I do not know for sure, but I feel like the demo might have been more of a level. Might have been more of a level, and maybe that's ahead. You know, maybe that's ahead. Maybe that's like late game here. But I haven't seen it yet, and first impressions wise, I don't know. I did see one, I will say, I did see one review. I did see Giant Bomb gave it a 4 out of 5, which made me go, what? And I went, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna play it myself and I'll decide. And, yeah, I didn't read it. I didn't know, like, what exactly the problem was, but I feel like I might have a sense for what the problem is. Its structure. It's trying to be a Hat in Time, you know, writing-based type thing, when you're mid as far as that stuff goes. There's a lot of good insofar as like how it handles, how it feels, the traversal, the options that you have, but it's linear. It's so It feels like this system would be really great if it was like open world, you know, or not even open world, just like open level, open. If the worlds were open and non-linear, like an Odyssey, you know, if it was like a Breath of the Wild, it's like, okay, well that'd be something, but it's not even Mario, you know, it's more closed down than that. Weird, if you drown in the outside, you end up in the sewers. I'm gonna continue playing this, you know, honestly, like, there's nothing else out. Drippy! I got a drip. There's nothing else out right now, and,
Ooh, did you? I saw you. But it's gone now. I'm Chunk. Used to work dried up when the canyon was finished.
Did you say something about a ship?
Around here.
About a ship piece? No, you... Show your photos to the council. Okay. Hopefully they have 3 ship pieces for me. I'm looking for 3 ship pieces. Why is it not just, hey, here's an open world, here's a world, find 3 collectibles? Why was it all this? One wonders, like, playing through this, like, you know, I wonder, like, how many worlds are there, right? That's something I wonder. Like, if like, every world has to be stretched out to this point, it makes me think there's not a lot of them. And to be fair, it's an indie studio. Small team, couple of... I actually don't know how big a team it is, but... doesn't seem like it's, like, the largest staff in the world. So it makes sense that they maybe don't have... as much people as you would need to make that many worlds, you know? Even Platonic, right? Well, this is a problem. I'll say, like, this is a problem with Ukulele, but it had, like, 5 worlds, which was a lot smaller than Banjo-Kazooie, and even smaller than Banjo-Tooie. It's, you know, 9 and 8. You know, this could easily be a 3-world situation. And I'll say, like, there's enough variety in this one world, where it's like, I feel like you could have made the sewer its own world, its own biome or something, instead of having a sewer in a whole Western situation. Could have done other things with it. I don't know. There's also the Void. We haven't seen the Void in a while. At this point... what the hell? What the... platforms... are not extended. Are not going up and down. I can only assume that you need to, like, hit a switch somewhere. Traversal does feel nice. I feel like that's the thing I would say that really, like, works best in it. I wish it was more like a Banjo-Kazooie. I wish that it was more... I wish it was more just, hey, 10 collectibles. Go get them. Oh, there's like a gear over there. You think I need to get that gear? It's not a gear, it's like a digger thing. I don't know. My impressions so far are mixed. I would like to get to the council. I was really hoping to like see the second world or something, you know, and see the airship or whatever. But at this point, we've been at this for a while. I'm tired. I don't really have my hopes up for like this opening up. And, you know, now that I've started it, I will definitely now look at the reviews and see like, okay, seriously, like, and I will ask people online, like, is this what you expected it to be? Is this what the demo was hinting at? Can I not grab onto that anymore? I feel like I'm... You can dive into those previously. Did that just stop working? Okay, I feel like, these swingy thingies stopped working. So far, I'll say I'm kind of disappointed. I'll say that much. At this rate, I would be surprised if this year is, you know, not competitive enough such that this wouldn't get knocked out. You know, I would probably put this below Pipistrello. My first impressions would be like, well, it's alright. It's either a 3 or a 4. It would be my first impressions. You know, like, the traversal is really strong, but... Okay, yeah, those earlier pegs, they're just broken now. Great. Great. The traversal is really strong, but... Can I get up to that other side? Like, that might actually be a better way than going the, You know, I can, Here's a trick. Climb, roll, and jump. Climb. Kind of almost works. Better trick. Use your bouncy balls. I still have 2 of them. Oh, come on! I guess I still had 1 of them. I will say I'm, like, more inclined to go through this than I was when I first tried Little Gator Game, which I thought was pretty okay from my first impressions. Pretty good. But also, like, a thing where I didn't know quite where it's going. I don't really know where this is going. I had some hopes, but it hasn't really gone as, I would have liked. Can I bounce, like, big off a... Okay, so it does have, like... portal logic. Speedy thing speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out. Not really portal logic. It's how trampolines work in reality. But that's the metaphor that I think about when that thing just happened. Huh. So, like, put them right there. What do you say?
No one has ever jumped in from this high before.
Oh, you're that frog we've seen bouncing around. All of your bouncing. I'm gonna jump in that water. But we saw you doing it.
Okay, do what you want. I just clip through, it's fine. There's like bouncies back up. There's like some shortcuts. This is the only not good part because there's because these fucking things are broken. This one's fine, just the other one's broken. Okay, good to know. Look, my feet were long. Again, look at that. I got long foot. This one's really long. This one's maybe less long, more normal. Sometimes the model has a really long foot. Like a little bit of stretch and squitch on like the jumps, that makes sense, but like it looks weird when it doesn't. What was that? Come on! Let's go to the council and finish this up. Oh, at the very least, we're done with, like, the indoor stealthy bits. That's good. And I've only almost got another drip. Okay. I can climb real high, get a good bounce. Wait a minute. Should I have made them lower so that... Right, the height actually doesn't matter because... Well, let me get... Okay, there we go. I can... Well, okay. I can climb up the wall here and use that to get more height. I can do another climb. I can do another climb. Okay, this is manageable. This is fixable. I didn't realize that because of the way that you get all your height back from the trampoline, it's like elastic and crap, you can just put them as low as possible and they'll spring you up as high as you need. But, actually, so long as we can get on the thing, it doesn't make a difference. Which is why I should have been lower, so it's easier to get on. But, whatever. Oh god, that was a climb. Yippee! Spin around in midair. Whee! I think it's cool that you can spin around in midair. Get some grinding going. Yeah! I'm having some fun. Yeah! I'm making my own fun at this point. If I turn around in midair, maybe it might make for a good thumbnail. That's a thought that's going through my head right now. I did like the little model of the city. Little model of the city. That's not bad as a thumbnail goes. But, yeah, this little linear platforming section kind of represents it even better. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. I don't really need to... I'm good on trinkets, even if I... Okay, let's go turn in the thing. Okay, I think we're back where we started. I think this is, like, near the start of the world. What? Oh, we can make a little rope thing here. If we can land it on the peg. What I want to do right here, right now, is I want to finish this whole main mission that we've been on. Okay, whatever. That's you know, not gonna worry about that. I want to finish this whole main mission here. I want to finish this whole main mission that we're on currently, and then I think we'll sign off. If I don't know if this dude, they have like 3 ship parts for us. It'd be kind of weird if they did, considering that, like, yeah, you know, like, seriously, all this for 3? Why is it not 3 things for 3? But also, we spent so long in this world doing a bunch of linear bullcrap, it's like, I'm done. I'm ready to be done. I'll say if they give us the ship parts, we'll go, if we get all 3 right here, right now, we'll go and turn them in and see, like, okay, can you take me to another world? Show me what another world looks like. I'm gonna... What I just said still applies. I assume it's been saving this whole time, right? Of course, there's been no manual save slots. I don't think there's a save option on the thing. What was that? Flash. Let's finish this, seriously. Why am I at this? What? Why am I at the start of the world? Where... I remember this from hours ago. This is where the world starts. What is this checkpoint? Excuse me? I mean, it's not far from where we left off. But, like, this is at the bottom of a pit. This is really weird to have as the thing that we have to do next. There's not like a fast travel system or anything. There really should be. What the fuck? Why am I have to do this area again? This area is... Why did you warp me to this very start before I have to do the rock tutorial again? Fuck, does this happen every time you quit the game in a world? You just go right back to the start? No matter where you are in the world? That's nuts, if so. That doesn't make sense. Why would it work like that? That can't be right. That has to be because of the crash, right? Even that doesn't make sense. Why would a crash cause this? I'll say it does look like we still have our progress. We still have our stuff. This is just very weird. We still have the fruit that we do. It's just fucking weird. Strange. Okay, let's head back to Duster Bluffer. Duster Bluffer. And we'll turn in the crap. Been going just above 3 hours. It's a good length of for a stream. I'm perfectly happy with that. Whoa, indeed. I'm a lot more mixed on this than I thought I would be. And also, I'll say, like, these are, you know, the problems that I'm pointing out. It's like, yeah, these are just basic structural stuff. You know, like, the gameplay feels good and tight. It's just, like what you're doing. That's the part that, isn't great. Hey, we made it into Desert Bluffs now. Maybe there's just like one spawn point for every room, and if you... It doesn't like return you to the last like loading zone or something. It's just literally the start of the room. Which, that was a massive room. That's a weird place for the start to be, but that's just where the start is. Let's go show photos of evidence. Yes, the mafia boss is who unjustly tied us up earlier and ties up a lot of people. They're up to some stuff. Probably no, they're probably in on it. What are we doing here? What do we hope to accomplish here? This is the council building, right? This is the council, but no one's here. Do I need to, like, climb up a wall or something? What am I doing? Where are we going? The fact that this is not just, go get some jiggies, man. Next world, here you go. Go get some jiggies, man. Next world, let's go. Hey, what the fuck? Are you council? Family. What the fuck? Hey, you, what the fuck?
It's a good day to sit if you ask me.
You, what the fuck?
To be more careful, it is my job. I've spent hours sweeping.
Fuck you and your sand. What the fuck? Where am I going? Compass. Compass. No. Oh, actually, no. Yes. There's a exclamation point.
This radio's gonna swallow the whole town in a couple of days.
Hey, fuckers. What's up?
Again.
I have something you need.
Okay. Oh my gosh! How did you get these? I need to show. Wait here.
It sounds like the next task, the next world, is to go into a sinkhole.
We've shown a lot of evidence here today. More than it says, but what do
Is the whole game, is a lot of the game just like in this western town situation?
I was there.
See, they're
That's a little much. That's a little much.
There's something unweaving in there.
No, that's everything. My hold on. I don't want to be part of the.
Come on, shut the fuck up. Get out of here. Stop wasting my time. Okay, yeah, we're going to the sinkhole, I guess. What does the sinkhole look like? Does it look like a sewer? It's definitely sandy.
Oh, you're out cold there. Sorry, that was pretty much my. Is that weird? My mom.
I'm here for ship parts. That's what I'm here for. I don't care about any of your crap. I'm supposed to be getting a ship part and going on to another world. Well, I'll say this sinkhole does look pretty cool. I do think this game looks really nice. Let me say. Let it not be said. Let's just little bit of sinkhole. Little bit of sinkhole. Just a little bit though. And then we'll call it sinkhole and final thoughts. I feel like I've already been making a lot of final thoughts as I've been going. let me say. You know, that might not be, oh boy. I don't have any rope right now. Is there a rope fruit plant around down here or something? Well, you know what I do have? I do have a pepper. I can just use that to get through here. I don't need to do the whole puzzle.
Good work. You go first.
I don't like how much of this game is based around talking to NPCs and doing what they say. I don't like how much of this is linear and not like just here's an open world to explore, go nuts. I really do like the traversal, really do like the gameplay around wall jumping, climbing. This is actually a kind of cool part. Let's play it. There's a lot here I like as far as the basic gameplay goes, but a lot of cruft. It's just throwing in around the edges. As far as like, oh yeah, go talk to this person, go through this whole mission, stealth sequence. You know, it's getting a little bit too clever for its own good. You know, you don't need to have big elaborate stealth sequence. All you need is a big open world to explore. And no, linear closed world isn't as good. That's like a crap version. With these tools, with these traversal tools, like if this was more open and more... If this was more open, if this was more just do whatever you want, I think that would be amazing. I think that would be like... You know, it'd be hard to imagine... It'd be fantastic, you know? It'd be a lot of fun. It'd be... This system, these traversal tools, including the stuff like, oh, you know, take stuff around in your backpack, use them to solve puzzles in creative ways. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there, and I'm kind of beyond caring right now.
I know you can.
How far back does it put us, coincidentally? Same, no difference. What's the point of a health system if you just respawn 2 inches away from where you were? Literally 0 progress lost. I guess we were at a checkpoint or something. I think that the basics, the gameplay, the whole... Fucking hell. The climbing, all this is very creative, very well put together. But the way that it's strung together into a game kind of blows. And the fact that we're like over 3 hours in, and it hasn't opened up into a big platformer level, makes me think that it's not going to. And I'd be curious if like people who play the demo can countermand that and say like, oh no, actually the demo was that, and that's why everyone was really delayed by the demo. You know, this first world has kind of been a huge bummer for me, honestly. I don't know. Any other thoughts? The writing's almost fine. I would describe the writing as kind of fine, honestly. It has its moments, but it is no Hat in Time. And that is, Hat in Time is no Psychonauts, so, you know, it's already like a third-tier story-wise game, such that, like, yeah, no, I'm skipping past as much story as I can. I do not give a single shit or fuck. And unfortunately, when you do that in this game, you lose important context as far as, like, where the hell you're supposed to go next. Which is not great. This doesn't work. Am I supposed to, like, use a plant to, like, bridge this gap somehow? It's not like a plant nearby that would obviously, like, lend itself to, a double jump type thing. I have a mushroom in my backpack. That's not gonna help. Sometimes it seems like you get more momentum. Or maybe it's a situation where you have to, like, get it off the right swing and not, like, snag on the way down. I've gotten it sometimes. One more life of tries, and then we're done. Then we're done. Hey, Brown Diddley.
Whole world waiting out there for you. No point dying yet.
Anyway, more or less, I'm kind of disappointed. My opinion on the game has slowly dropped throughout the stream, especially during that stealth segment and the sewer before that. I think, like, as far as, like, how it handles, how it plays, and how all the systems come together, like, yeah, no, it's great. Those parts are fantastic, but you get to a point like this, and it's just like, man, playtest your shit. If this is happening to me, I cannot be the first one to have noticed that this is not, these fucking fruit are too far the fuck apart. I cannot be the first one to notice that. There we go, we did it. Test it. Make sure that doesn't happen. Polish the fuck out of it. Move the shits closer together. You know, if there was a Mario Maker level and I had that situation, I would hope that I would find that and realize, like, oh crap, you only make that jump, like, 1 out of every 5 times. And assuming I'm making a traditional-ass game, which this is a traditional-ass game, I would want to polish the hell out of that and be like, okay, well, I would polish the hell out of that and make sure that doesn't happen. But that's just me talking. These rails are cool. Again, as far as, like, the basic game handling, the basic game feel, what the hell is this? Tell me this is something good. I guess I was supposed to, like, grind on those rails and go around a couple times to open that. But I didn't do that. I just sort of cheesed it.
No way!
Is it a jail?
Reservoir? No idea. This must, if it's under the tent, there's some gully machinery around. So maybe there's
I really don't care. I want ship parts. That's what I'm here for. It's so weird that, like, the game sets off 3 MacGuffins, and then, oh hey, this looks like a boss. Let's do this boss, and we'll end on the boss. Okay, this is a good thing to end on. This is a well put together boss, I'll say. I mean, he's giving us plenty of time to, hey, fuck. Thanks for making the hat go out further. Fuck me. Let's do this boss and then we'll end. That's a good ending point for this stream, for this first impressions. Again, not feeling super good about it. I feel like it has a really good basics. It has a really good game feel, and, like, the traversal is excellent. Except for the fact that, I'll say again, the jump could be higher. The game is called Big Hops, man. It is ridiculous that, the jump height is so low, considering the game is called Big Hops. That's gotta be, like, a somewhat petty criticism, but a fair one, I think. It's called Big Hops and the hops are small. What the hell? Hardly the biggest problem. That's more of a joke problem. Honestly. Honestly. That's a joke problem. Real problem? Linearity. pacing, lack of openness. All these tools would be really fucking fantastic if the game were more open. I don't know if it's going to become more open as the game goes on. Maybe. And I think that'd be great if it did, but no clue. No clue. Maybe read a review. I'll say. I'm curious. I want to talk to other people about this who have been playing it. I want to get some answers from people who are later on. I want to look at the reviews and see what the fuck they say. I like this gut biome extracted from the cactus root is perfect for the airship. Okay, I guess that was one of our 3 ship parts. Weird, weird, weird. That was a real quick segment of the game, I'll say. That segment was better than the previous ones. I'll say that right now. I'll say that right here. That was the best part of the game so far. Just a little platforming section into a thing. The platforming mini-game areas feel more like shrines than sunshine bonus areas, but they're still pretty alright. They're still pretty cool.
You are alive! I was hoping you and Junior...
So?
I have unsung either. Before you go, he's up near the town hall, sulking.
Let's check in with Junior and we'll see what the hell. Maybe... I'll say if this is like, if we can... If he's not gonna have airship parts for us. Yeah, is he? How do I do my drip? Right, it's down on the thing. Okay. Let's check in with Junior. Why not?
Got what I wanted at the goalie. Feels good. Hey,
okay, you won.
For a family, huh?
But this is...
I love to get away from...
I need to...
Anyway, catch you later.
I think actually we got the airship. Okay, let's go see.
My favorite part was when you picked the big con. You ready to go? Sweet. Let's get to it.
Shit, we unlocked the next thing. Wait, is this by airship, right? Not by warp portal. Wait.
Not this place again.
Okay, we got quick. We finished the last world. I just want to see a little bit of like what's ahead. Let's head back to the airship thing, or go through the void, I guess, to go through the airship. Yeah, I'm kind of honestly aspirated by this. I think it's weird that we're going through here. I guess the way that the game is structured is between every world you get the galaxy parts, which is fine. The whole game is pretty fucking linear, so I'll say these galaxy parts where you have to go through a linear progression, it's not a change of pace at all. It doesn't function as a change of pace, and that is
what
the heck? You're huge.
I'm
little
trying
annoying.
to help you see. You're so stubborn. Collecting these dark drips isn't just a you think. Keep moving, frog boy. That's all you need to know.
We'll do this, and then we'll see the next world, and then we'll end. I don't remember getting the first 2 of the ship parts. I don't remember that at all. Did we?
Listen, it wouldn't change much. All to just keep going.
The previous last thoughts, by the way, still stand. I know we did last thoughts during a segment that didn't end up being the last one, but this is just a little bonus time, and then we'll end. No further thoughts. My head will be empty. It already is. I'm tired. I'm ready to end. I'm curious. I feel like I seen screenshots of the demo, and it was like in a blue area. It was like in a ocean side. Was that Big Hops? I think that was Big Hops. I think that was this game, and not like there was that Mumbo Mania, and I think I saw screenshots of that dude's previous work. I might be conflating the two in my head. The previous Dreams game from the dude that did that Dreams Banjo fan game, and what I saw of the demo. I'd be surprised if the demo wasn't World 2, if the demo hasn't happened already. I'll say if the demo was what just happened, I'd be surprised because I don't think that this necessarily, this section impressed, you know? I would describe this as a very not impressive section of the game. So, yeah, this game looks pretty dope. It plays really dope. It looks great. Over the course of the last few hours, I have definitely, like, pooled on it a fair bit. I've definitely, like, had some problems with pacing with areas that are endlessly linear. I was really expecting more of a non-linear type thing, more of a, here's a big world to explore it at will, however you want. I feel like that would really rule if that was what it is, and hell, maybe, you know, maybe in the next world is that. Maybe the demo was that. But the whole first world, I really didn't like it, to be honest. And I'll say, like, you know, with my impression of the first world being what it was, I would be surprised if this ends up being a 5 out of 5 for me, you know? I would say, like, it's going to have some better areas to reach a 4 out of 5. Gonna have to have more consistency to manage that. Tell me this is the right thing to do.
Come on, huh? We both know. You're out. You're exploring. This is the real you. I meant what I said about this being. I don't want, but if we can't, we should. There's still 2 worlds to comb through.
2 worlds. Okay, so there's 3 worlds where we got through a third of the game. Okay, so that's why this world was so stretched out. Unfortunately, because there's only 3 of them, apparently.
Where am I now? This said that I hope it's just either way. I better hurry and find these airship parts.
Okay, this might be more where the demo was taking place. This is like a seaside. I remember seeing screenshots looking like this. Sort of reminds me of like Wind Waker, whatever. Very nice. Does this pause screen have like a quit? No, there's no quit. There's a camera, there's options. There's no return to menu or anything of the sort. What's this? Doesn't matter. Hey, it's a guy. I don't really want to talk to you, guy. But it's cool that you're here. Anyway, folks, that's gonna do it. We got a little extra there. An extra sequence and change. I'm curious about this area, if it, like, you know, gets a little bit less, linear. Why am I invisible? Hello? I made myself invisible by, going into first-person mode. Jeez. Am I visible in the photo? I'm not in it! I'm not in the photo. I'm invisible. How would I? Definitely some bugs as well. Let me say, definitely some bugs. For sure, there's some bugs in this indie game. That shouldn't be a surprise. That's hey, you know, it feels good and looks pretty nice. That's an achievement in its own, even when it has some weird bugs. Hopefully these bugs are such that people will be able to do weird things if anyone ever wants to speedrun this, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gone. I did something with the camera and went into first-person mode. And then when I came out of it, I was invisible. If I drown, will I reappear? The game did crash as well.
I've never seen a frog swim that bad.
I'm not a great swimmer.
Good
I'm
thing
Hop.
shipwrecked here. Fair enough,
I
your
just
passage
arrived
this
here
year is my boat is
randomly.
across the island at the but we're stuck here unless you find some way to bring her topside.
That's what Hop looks like. Again. Let's pause. Oh, you can see Hop on the... That is Hop as Hop is now. Except paused. Get a nice freeze frame there, Hop. Alright, that'll do. Folks, that has been my first go-round with my first time with Big Hops. I'll say I'm feeling somewhat disappointed. I feel like that first world stretched so damn long and had so many stuff in it, so much segments in it, none of which were open, none of which were like choose where you go. Almost none of which. There was one part that kind of looked like it was go wherever you want, but there were like 2 things to do in that big open area, so, you know, 3, 4, and they've been very closed down, unfortunately, which is a bummer. I'm curious if that stays the case. You know, there's 2 worlds left. Maybe the other worlds are differently structured. You know, maybe there's different things to them. I don't know. I cannot say. Folks, let me pull up the old schedule here. I will be back. Oh, wait, I forgot to change the part because last week's viewer levels were on Thursday. I forgot to remove the exception there. Viewer levels are on Friday this week, regardless of what that says. Let me get rid of that. Originally, I did the last stream was on Thursday, viewer levels, but on Thursday, so I need to make sure it was clear that that the next day was not also viewers levels. But yeah, so bunch of streams coming up. The next stream will be viewer levels, and then Monday, big long stream where I try to go through all of Half-Life 2 episode 2 with dev commentary. That's pretty much all of what the rest of January will look like. If I show you the old calendar here, you'll see, like, yeah, there's 3 Mario Maker streams and the Half-Life 2 episode 2 big long stream. I'm giving myself as much time as I need for that. I'm gonna do it all in one go. That'll be Monday, January 19th. That's MLK Day, actually. That's why I have the day off, and that's why I'm willing to spend the whole day doing that. Have a long stream, because I have the time. It's fine. As the calendar said, Randomizer Month is the first time I've ever done anything like a Randomizer Month, let me say. But like February next month, after all these viewer levels and the one Half-Life stream, we will have Randomizer Month. And I got so many fun plans for Randomizer Month. 4 randos I've never done before. I by the way, I just reworked these plans after the last stream. Was it the last stream or the stream, but whichever? Yeah, the last stream. The stream before last was... Shit, I'm just realizing we had a stream 2 days ago, and the viewer levels things totally did say during that, except tomorrow. That didn't make sense, I guess, in retrospect. Whatever. I should have fixed that 2 days ago when we were doing the Metroid Prime Corruption randomizer. Plans are 4 that I've never played before, brand new to me, and 4 that I've started with, that I know pretty damn well, but, you know, in some cases, in most of these cases, it's been a long time since I've done them on stream. Metroid Fusion I did last year. That was pretty recent, but still, I want to do it again. Those being Skyward Sword randomizer, Metroid Fusion randomizer, Mario and Luigi randomizer, Zelda The Minish Cap randomizer, Banjo Tooie randomizer, Paper Mario randomizer, Zelda Link to the Past plus Super Metroid combo randomizer. And the finale will be Donkey Kong 64. And by the way, I don't know if I've said this on stream before, if this is just an idea that I've had and never brought up on the stream, but 1 golden banana will be required for every hour I spend on the other randomizers. So that's going to be fun. I hope that the other randomizers go smoothly and don't require multiple nights. I'll say, if like any of those 4 on the left is too long to fit within a 10-hour stream, I will do more of it on like Monday or Tuesday, the week, you know, into the week. But I'm hoping we get those done in one. I'm hoping each of them goes down clean. Zelda plus Super Metroid might be the hardest of them. I don't know. I'm very curious about all these and very excited about all these. I think it's going to be a very fun month and hopefully a nice break from Mario Maker for a month or so. So yeah, those are all the plans that are coming up. I am excited about all those plans that are coming up, and I hope you are too. I hope you all are interested in some of the things that I will be doing in the future. But for now, just know, viewer levels on Friday, Half-Life 2 Episode 2 next Monday. Big long stream for that, and then I'm gonna take it easy the following week. Just you know, get Skyward Sword randomizer set up. Maybe start prepping the other randomizers just to make sure that, you know, nothing sneaks up on me. Randomizers can take a bit of setup, so I'm gonna need to start looking at trackers, start looking at configuration settings for the new ones, and also decide on configs for my old ones too, in the cases where they have configs that can be configured in particular ways. For Paper Mario, I'm thinking panel sanity, but I want to start with the boots so I never have to backtrack to get a panel. That's sort of the problem with panel sanity. Just like, if you don't start with the boots, the panels just you're gonna have to backtrack a whole bunch once you get the boots, which is annoying to me. I'd rather start with the boots then. But no hammer. I'll start with the boots, but no hammer. The super boots, the ground pound boots. I think that'll be fine. I think that'll be a good way to do it. And coin sanity, of course. I like coin sanity in Paper Mario. There'll be a bunch of sanities on for that. That'll be fun. I'm looking forward to all of those, as you know. Which is Paper Mario first? Paper Mario is 6th of the original ones. It is 3rd of the original ones, 6th overall. I don't have to worry about it for a while. Anyway, yeah. So, viewer levels Friday, Half-Life 2 Monday, more viewer levels 2 further Fridays, and then we're in Randomizer City, folks. Look for those streams. I hope y'all will come by for them and hang out and stuff. Let me send Twitch people somewhere. I see one Keith Square doing, let me see who's on and who I can raid and scroll. I'm thinking Keith Squared, who is doing Twilight Princess for the first time? For the first time or for, like, replay? I'm not sure, but, that sounds like a good raid. Almost 20 years later, is it good? Yeah, let's. I think Twilight Princess is pretty good. I'll say it's a pretty good video game. I'll send you over there. Big Hops, kind of disappointed, but whatever. You know, I'll probably still play it. I got nothing else going on other than stream stuff, channel stuff, and anime to watch. It's kind of, you know, the slope time of the year where you can get away. You know, you could kind of play a mid-game in January. What else is going on, honestly? But, hey, maybe it gets better. I hope so. We'll definitely be curious if anyone online knows. Thank y'all for coming by. Y'all have a good one. Take it easy. I'll see you on Friday, then on Monday, then on Friday, then on Friday, and then Randomizer Month will be upon us. I'll see you on Friday, Monday, or in the future. Good night, folks. Give your love to the VOD, short form content, and, yeah. Friday. Good night. Good night.